Hi, my name is Joseph Bassett with the Watson CPA Group, where it's Casual Friday today, and I'm going to be talking to you about the differences in taxes. So when you get that email from us for your cash needs, your payroll projection, you're probably wondering where we got those numbers from. And it starts with your salary, right? That's what you work hard for, that's what you went to school to earn, but then it also factors in these statutory taxes and this federal and state income tax. And that's what I went to school for, it's what I work hard on. And we're going to start off here with the Social Security and Medicare taxes, which make up 7.65% of these. And to take an example of this, if you're working for Google and you made $100,000 a year, you would be liable for $7,650, right? But Google would also be liable for $7,650 as the employer portion. So I'm sure you don't really care that Google's got to pay that if you're working there. You've got a nice job. But now if you're an S Corp, you're paying that $7,650 as the employee, and you're paying that $7,650 as the employer. So that's kind of really where that number kind of spikes up when you're like, where are they getting this from? So from there on, there's a few other statutory taxes here, right? We've got unemployment, some other small ones, and then really we've got the federal income and the state income tax. Now, these are based on your household income. So that's why when we're doing your tax projections and your payroll projections, we'll get your outside income because we have to compile it all into one household income. And we calculate that based on your net income from the business as well. And we compile that to compute your overall tax liability. Now, when I send you that email telling you your tax liability for $7,000, but your cash needs are $10,000, you kind of look at me and you're like, why? And as soon as I send that email saying, hey, your cash needs are $10,000, I get one right back saying, why? And well, you see, how it works is your federal income and state income taxes, and again, don't get too fixated on the numbers, that's my job. These are just an example for you. Your federal and state income tax are going to be $7,000, right? That's going to be your projected net income tax liability here. But there's some other taxes. You've got the FICA, the unemployment, the SDI, so they kind of sprinkle in there to get to your cash needs of $10,000. That's why you see the difference between your income tax liability and your cash needs in those emails. Again, I'm Joseph Bassett with the Watson CPA Group. If you have any more questions about this topic, you can visit the link below or just give us a quick phone call. Thank you.